the second half.
And I don't think anyone would have predicted this
thus far.
Rozier's out there with Sam. Freak in at shooting guard.
Nobody is 100% sure what in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves. Really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Hughes. Back to Price. Louisville passing it around.
Still a close game, I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that.
Porter against Odom. And the foul called on Freak. They can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to. The Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly. It's offensively, they desperately need a basket.
White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. Up top, Sanders. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
You know, so often we can forget that. These players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Free passes to Campbell. Sanders with the steal. And here comes one, leading the fast break, and he gets the bucket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cardinals.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. From 12 feet out, that one wide left.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's the screen. Feeds to Matt. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9. .56 seconds left here in the second half. Passes to Campbell. Baseline jumper. Bullseye.
Now they don't trust him.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
And Matt kicks to Sanders. Wide open look. Goes back up. It's deflected out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
And Roberts kicks to Freak. Pass to Campbell. Dishes it to Freak. Here's Free. Shoots a 3. Laces one from 3. 8 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Free passes to Roberts. Here's Campbell. Off the mark. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But you give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Villanova facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. They've got Bryant. Miller is out there with Cooper, and it's Beal in at the point guard position. And here's Freak. Takes it from 10. The offensive rebound. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Bryant's shot is good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
On defense, Villanova. Free passes to Roberts to the wing right side. Campbell kicks to Roberts. There's the pass to Free. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. To the paint. Here's Looney. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
On defense, Villanova. Inside, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Bryant dishes to Ilgauskas. Passes it to Beal. It's Miller on the wing. Fires for three. Cannot hit.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Roberts passes to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Here's UCLA. Starks kicks to Freak. Shot is off. Villanova goes the other way with it. Now Gaines. Foster dishes to Jones. Here's Moore. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Freak in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. Freak. Villanova grabs the miss.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate. But you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively. And it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And for Villanova, Jones is out there with Clarkson. And there's Foster, and it's Gaines in at the one.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Fresh comes in for Freak, and Free subbed in for Starks. And it's Villanova with the ball. They trail by 3. Moore outside. And McAdoo kicks to Beal. Pass to Moore. There's the feed to McAdoo. Beal against Free. Clock at 6. Launches it. The rebound by Johnson. The Bruins leading by 3. Here's Fresh. A nice shot by Roberts.
Heads up play there.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
So on the floor for UCLA, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And it's blocked. Cooper against Free, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Beal with it. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Now here's Beal, poke loose. Here's Free. Here's Freak, and fouled hard that. Time, he'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Bruins have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Shooting for the Bruins. And that one misses. Clarkson, he's checked in for Villanova. Foster comes in for Bryant. And he's good on the second. Villanova trails by 12. Beal the pass to Foster. There's the pick. Feeds to Miller. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Miller. Foster passes to Cooper. It's Beal on the wing. Free defending. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
On the wing, Miller. Beal dishes to Clarkson. Miller kicks to Beal. Pass to Cooper. Here's Foster. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Villanova shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Villanova trails by 10. So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Miller. McAdoo out there with Bryant. Then there's Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. Here's Cooper. Bryant gets a wide open look. And another miss by Villanova. Free passes to Freak. Villanova grabs the miss.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
McAdoo misses. The Bruins leading by 10. Here's Free. Here's Freak. Bryant with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The tray. And that one's good. Bryant's got it back down to single digits for Villanova.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Roberts passes to Looney. He kicks it to Freak. Goes up to the stripe. And right on target with the switch. And UCLA leads by 9. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Use it if you need it.
Here's Villanova. 40 seconds left here in the second half. Here is Gaines, covered by Starks. And McAdoo kicks it to Foster. He feeds it to Ross. He dishes it to Gaines. 5 to shoot. Here's McAdoo. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. 20 seconds left to play in the second half. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And here's Freak. From deep three-point range and out of bounds as Villanova gains possession.
For 9 seconds.
Gaines can't get it to fall. So it's UCLA picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, perseverance, and finishing strong.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. And that one's good. Free.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline.
What?
They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Free passes to Campbell. Feeds it to Freak. Evans with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Decker. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Decker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Freshest check in for Freak. Hill kicks to Evans. No one near him. And there are the Badgers with another bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's a good screen. Pass to Fresh. Jacks up a 3. Good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up.
Now Decker, Freak in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Hill has the open look. UCLA grabs the miss.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And for the Badgers, Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Wade in at center. 54 seconds left here in the first half. Payton outside. They set the pick. Back to Gibson. And Fisher kicks to Payton. All alone. And it's Looney with the rebound. And a wide open look for Freak. And the Bruins another 3. Freak's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3.
And what a journey it has been really for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Fisher kicks to Gibson beyond the arc. The shot will not go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. UCLA leads by just 1. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in a two-guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward position. And it's Freak missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
There's the triple. The Badgers pull it in. And again, Wisconsin running the floor in transition. He hits it from 9. Now it's a 7-point Badger lead.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy, fast break passes like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
The Bruins shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls for Looney. And the Badgers with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Hawkins kicks to Hill. The pass to Hawkins. It's back to Hill. Wade sets the pick for Hill. Over in the corner, Conley shoots the 3. Can't hit.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice.
It leaves my hand where? Oh, that's not bad.
The win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Such a wide open look. Hill's got 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Freak. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The drive by Hill. There's the pick. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Thomas checked in for Johnson. Irving comes in for Looney. Martin's checked in for Morris. And Porter subbed in for Fresh. On defense, the Bruins. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Another 3.
And that's now 6 points for Sam Decker. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there with Irving. Then it's Porter. And it's Barton in at the 3. The Badgers leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Payton drives in. And there are the Badgers with another bucket.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Ripped away. Pass break UCLA. Here's Barton, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Barton. And Freese subbed in for Porter. Terry Free. Here's Kaminsky. He dishes it to Payton. There's a minute 47 left here in the second half.
Oh, shoot, damn ball.
Decker passes to Evans. Kicks to Evans. No good. Here's Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Badgers leading by 3. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Payton drives in. And again, it's the Badgers missing. Payton's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. It's taken away by Payton. In transition, here come the Badgers. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Badgers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Hawkins kicks to Decker. Evans passes to Decker. Passes it to Hawkins. The feed now to Decker from downtown. And again, it's Wisconsin with the 3.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And here's Fisher. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th
I
foul
need a
of the contest.
freaking foul right now.
Into the lineup for your Bruins, Daniel Thomas. Fisher with the ball. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Vince, what the fuck?
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen, we weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love the freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already had endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach, and they draw up the greatest play, and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. Sorry. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
But I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference. Just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we can get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
Wait, Freak. You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see, ever, somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder, I'm talking first overall. Listen to me, this is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody's better. Miss Martha, I am sorry, you just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back, and to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones from Duke University. With the 25th pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jarrell Martin from Louisiana State University. With the 26th pick in the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select John Brown. With the 27th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select the 19-year-old shooting guard from UCLA.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was a clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
Bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
The cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that if it's true, it happened to me.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Big.
Hey, oh, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
I love you, man.
Yeah. He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
Okay, Mama.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Let's first NBA game. Let's go make some cash so I can buy some shit.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game!
There we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here.
Yo, that's crazy. Kobe Bryant and Kobe.
Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. In a season ago.
So too, I mean, as a player, you want to stay even keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And for the Lakers, Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Freak, and it's Bass in at the 5 spot.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
That was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, +10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw missing.
Hey, guys, for Zach LaVine, once he finally got comfortable last season, boy, did he heat up. He shot 42% over his rookie year, but 47% over the last month. And I think that gave him a lot of confidence as he's entering into year 2.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Julius Randle, and it's World Peace in for Kobe. Zhang a screen. They double him with Freak. And Zhang kicks to Wiggins. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. You know, as Greg was talking about, LaVine was a lights-out shooter at times in college. He would go on these binges. And the first half comes.